welcome, my beautiful souls. No matter where you are right now, this reading comes with guidance for the next 2 weeks, offering clarity and reassurance and insight to what lies ahead. I will be using my tarot and oracle cards, and I will end out with a message from Spirit and an angel number. So let me shuffle up now, and welcome to my channel, Diadem Zodiac Soul Vibes, and my name is Susan. This reading, of course, is for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest to the wind. So we are going to choose now the energy of these coming 2 weeks, how it is assisting you, what it is that you're needing to look out for. Now, these cards that I'm using are very different from the traditional tarot. It is the Voyager deck, so they're very flamboyant in color, a lot going on. But this card here is the Woman of Crystals, which equates in the traditional tarot as the Queen of Swords. So in this first week, you're going to be needing to think clearly. There's a lot going on. I feel there's a lot of stuff being thrown at you, and you're being asked to answer some questions you may not have the answer to. But look, let's not worry, because it seems to me that you have a very level head. So that's why people do come to you, to see how they can be assisted by someone as clever as you. I'm loving a lot of cleverness here. So I know that you're a major problem solver, Aquarius. I know that. But it does get a bit heavy when people are asking us all the time, what'll I do? What'll I do? Now, okay, let us see what the traditional tarot come in and say. Right, there you are in two minds, feeling underwhelmed. That's what I want to say. He's feeling very underwhelmed about what's going on here. So look, if someone is coming to you presenting a problem and you don't have the answer, that's okay, because I can feel with some thinking you will work through it, because this card is working through it. You're seen as the problem solver. However, I just wonder, are you being, I don't want to say abused, but overworked, overwhelmed with a lot of this stuff that doesn't need to happen, that's going on. And I also wonder here if this is a work issue, that you may be thinking about what changes you can make to make your work life a lot easier. Now, the other thing I want to say here is I have just a feeling about relationships needing to be looked at. This isn't a love reading as such, but I do feel that you're being left out in the cold, and somebody wants to come in and nurture and care for you. So please do allow that for yourself. Sometimes we like to go it alone, but Aquarius, I feel in these 2 weeks, certainly that first week, you need someone to care and show you that they care very deeply for you. So let us get us some clarifiers for this. So there you are in this thinking. You see, this is what I was feeling here. And you know, in the tarot, there's no gender, so it doesn't matter if it's a male or female figure on the card. You're seeking independence. You want to be independent from these feelings and these problems that others are foisting upon you. There was another star sign that had some issues similar to this, so I think it may have been Virgo. So if there is Virgo in your star sign or in your rising signs anywhere, it could be that that reading may be of value also to you. But this shows me that you're gaining independence from these issues. Yes, you may need to sacrifice something, but you're not to be anybody's prey any longer. I really want to say that. Absolutely. There you go. The Wheel of Fortune comes out and tells us that this is a cycle that's coming to an end. You deserve the rewards that are coming in for your hard work. You have worked hard, and you do work hard, so why oughtn't you get those rewards? And there we have that beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So I feel we are referring to work here. So there must be a heavy load on your plate. Some of you may understand that, a heavy load on your plate. It's heavier than you're employed to do or paid to do. But I have a feeling here that you're looking for some independent work, perhaps a consultant work, or just starting out your own business, because you've come to the end of this cycle of being told what to do and being brought problems that don't exist with you. If it is a thing that you're not looking for self-employment, I feel that there's newness coming here for you, and perhaps reach out and ask for assistance from others to get you to where you wish to go. So let us look at what week 2 has for you, and it's the Woman of Worlds. That is really, really interesting, because the Woman of Worlds is the Pentacles sign on this one. And the word at the top, I know it's very hard to see, is, I'm having difficulty myself, is preserver. You're not here to make sure everybody else is all right at this moment for these 2 weeks. You really need to bring it into yourself to see what it is you wish to do and what you wish to go. And we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out twice there. So that's the sticky note from the universe, isn't it? Saying, I'm sticking that to your head. You need to really, I want to hunker down with work. I want to really get in with work, get all your tasks completed, no problem at all. But they're your tasks, not everybody else's tasks. So again, I feel you're being asked to do more than you are employed to do or you wish to do. And I also wonder, are you looking to create that space of self-employment or consultancy work or something like that to give yourself that freedom, where you're going? If you don't, if that's not what you're choosing, I feel that within the workspace you are in, you are going to be looking for change that will facilitate that. And on the second week, we have the card of strength, we have the Six of Cups, and there she is again. You know what? When the universe comes in with repeat cards like this is a really strong message for you to really decide for yourself where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do, but also stop looking after everybody else in the way that you're doing. I'm not saying stop caring for them, but you need to stop doing their work. If you are doing work for others, and sign your name to it, because I don't feel you're getting the credit that you deserve for everything that you're doing. You are going to need your strength to do this, because you feel perhaps you don't want to do that because you may upset someone. You're not upsetting anyone, but the thing is, you're upset here, and it's causing you to get stuck in your mind. It's causing you to feel overwhelmed, and it's causing you, I don't know if you're suffering with headaches and there's a lot of noise, or you're very sensitive to noise at the moment. Some of you may understand that. We can, sometimes it's a very, very busy world and we need to withdraw. Now, whilst I'm not saying you need to withdraw from the world, you do need to withdraw from these thoughts and really start looking at the world you wish it to be. Okay, let us get some clarifiers here. We have on top of strength. Now, it's interesting. And we have the King of Wands coming out, and we have the Nine of Cups. How beautiful for you. Now, it is interesting to me here that I see that with this card, the Six of Cups, it is a time of remembrance, but it's almost like, well, this is the way you always did it, and it's changed, and you're unsure how to make these changes, and this is part of that thought process. You will succeed, and the passion for what you're doing will rise again. That's what I really feel, that you need to use the wisdom, the knowledge that you already have. Ask for advice of others. It's not specific to a work situation, so someone you trust, please ask advice. It is hard to show our vulnerabilities at times, but vulnerability is not weak. You need to fully understand that as well. So then we move over here to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups tells you all will be well. Fulfillment will be achieved. But I do feel you're going to have to put some steps into place to make this occur for you. So let me look at the Soul Compass cards. And as I shuffle these cards, may I ask you if you could be so kind as to like and subscribe to my new channel? I would really appreciate that. But let me see what the Soul Compass cards wishes to pinpoint for you in these 2 weeks. All right, there we go. Okay, so your first week is gentleness. With every gesture, speak in whispers. That's too much noise, you see. So let's be gentler and speak quieter. And this lovely little rabbit, because if we want a little rabbit or a hare, it could be, to stay with us, we must be gentle, we must be at peace, and show your kindness. You're a very kind person, Aquarius, and I know that some of you have been taken advantage of it within this situation, but that's changing for you. I love to see how this is moving forward, and because this is a fortnightly reading, it's a space of 2 weeks. So let us see what the second week brings. It's unity. We rise when we stop reaching alone, which is what I felt with this card. That they're coming in saying you don't need to do this alone. Yes, some things we must do alone, but you don't need to get advice. Get advice. It's not that you lack intelligence or knowledge. It's that you're caught up in somebody else's stuff at the moment. And I really feel that you're going to get through this in a very positive way. So as I work forward, let me have a look at what spirit animal is working with you in these 2 weeks and why. And it is the bear. Strength, courage, introspection. Stand tall and trust the quiet power within you. Oh, that is so beautiful. And it goes so beautifully with that gentleness of you. We don't always have to come out battling and fighting. Isn't that the truth? But sometimes it feels like we do. But you don't need to. This is going to pass. You know, sometimes people say, oh, this is going to pass, but like a kidney stone. Well, it's not like a kidney stone in this instance. It will pass with some effort of standing up for yourself and what you believe in. Get advice on that. So let us see what message comes from Spirit World for you. Practice self-reflection, introspection, self-awareness, self-discovery and growth. I just love that for you, because you're giving yourself as hard a time as other people, but that's I can't blame you, because I can see all that noise around you, so I can understand why it is occurring. Okay, as we close out this reading, let me have a look at the angel number for you for these 2 weeks, and it is 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive, which is what has been shown in these cards. Take that time out. You don't need to step back from the world, but you do need to see how you want to see this world of yours, and you can make that possible. I hope you enjoyed our time together, Aquarius. Next time.